In telegraphing the next topic, JK Rowling is in the news again because she told the truth about a boxer in the Olympics. Who on the panel saw this? Ooh, let's bring it up. Bang, 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 bang.
Harry.
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 I was told that boxer was actually born like with one of those intersex, like they're not transgender, they're actually
like a reverse penis.
Sure.
Also called maybe a vagina.
What was the person born with a vagina?
No, so both.
I've heard
so
different
it's
things.
It's more complicated than the parts.
It's like a water weenie.
Thank you. That explains everything.
What? I really don't know.
This person has XY chromosomes, and that's really like where the conversation should kind of stop, especially when it comes to contact sports like fucking boxing. So regardless of if there seems to be a vulva, there's also internal testes that were giving this person a lot more testosterone than a biological XX female.
Okay, that's what I didn't know.
Okay.
Thank you for explaining that.
So they had a penis inside of a vagina tucked up.
No, Chrissy, do you
No,
know
there's no
hermaphrodite?
No, it's basically like a turducken of genitals. There's just one inside the next.
Both just as appetizing.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
What beautiful analogy.
Inside of a vagina, inside of balls.
I actually don't think, and what I heard was after it's like you can't check and see if someone it's very rare to be born like a hermaphrodite. I don't even think that's what's going on here. And then you can't check an Olympian if they're, just if they've been a female all their life or whatever. You can't be like, well, what do you got? What are you packing down there? You know? So some people have more testosterone than others, even women do. So that's what I heard. But I don't know.
So Rowling shared an opinion on Twitter, slamming the Algerian boxer Imane Khelif, a recent makeover. Oh, that was funny. That was hilarious. After the latter named her in a legal complaint in France for alleged cyber harassment, because now this is the kind of bullshit that Europe tolerates, is suing people for words over statements regarding her gender. That's hysterical. Rowling, usually a prolific poster on X, especially on transgender issues, had fallen silent on the platform since about 2 days before Khelif's illegal filing on August 9th. Khelif debuted a new look in Instagram video by Beauty Code, which is hilarious. So on Friday,
and they put that person in pink, and then automatically that makes you a woman, which is just fucking disrespectful.
It is.
Yeah. They're trying to look for or appear more feminine.
But I don't, maybe no one knows, but I don't think that the female boxer was born is a transgender person. I think it's something else. Well, no.
It's the turducken. It's the mixture.
Maybe, and I'm not up on this, but like it's not like hey, I want to win boxing in the Olympics. I went and had my dick cut off so I could. I don't think it's not as simple as that.
Like, was this person even aware that they had this genitalia abnormality until?
Yeah, they are aware of it. Yeah.
So then you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a little different. Like if they were unaware of it and then they were like, I want to start boxing as a woman, and they started boxing.
They were already kicked out of two different competitions because of it. Mm-hmm. And there was the testing, and it is XY, it's not XX. And then also when a baby like that is born, usually there's a conversation with the parents of like, which one do you want to raise it as, because it could be it could go either way. It's too soon to tell.
Or oftentimes there is a little bit of a surgery that happens out the gate. Like
there can be,
yeah. Right. Like the old saying goes, it's easier to make a hole than a pole, I believe. I'm not.
Yeah, but they tend to end up leaning wherever their chromosomes
red
are.
Fish, blue fish, one pole, two pole. God.
But sometimes what, Candice, I know I'm trying to make it funny and it's not working. But they
was
leave
funny.
it ambiguous and then they just live their lives one way or the other.
They do, and it tends to be whatever if they're XY or XX, it kind of leans that way. But some people will be like, so if, for example, this person has what looks more like a vulva, but is actually XY, like they tend to actually take on more characteristics of a male. So it's not necessarily the genitalia that's going to determine the behavior or the hormones of that person, but if your chromosomes are that of a male, it doesn't matter how much testosterone like the most athletic dominant like female has, this person is going to have more than them. It just is what it is, and that's
Because
not fair, sure, but it's the fucking Olympics, and a woman
Right.
does not deserve to get punched in the face because you want special treatment.
Yeah.
Right,
That's it.
because you have
No.
secret balls lodged up in your body, giving you super strength.
Yes, but it's not like she just has secret balls lodged there.
Yeah, she does.
She has
does.
secret
Yeah,
balls.
Yeah, she does.
has
That's
They're
testes,
not
yeah.
ovaries, they're
term.
testes.
Yes,
They
testes.
don't produce eggs.
But
They do not produce eggs.
but also it's
Secret
not
balls.
like it's not like this person. It's a really I do not envy the people that have to make these rules in the Olympics. I think that's like a terrible thing to do. Maybe she should take up the violin or something. Instead of
People
like
don't have to delve into your secret balls
Yeah.
and whether or not they're
Right.
giving you super strength. Take up crochet. Do something that doesn't involve a physical.
do
piece of
something more
strength.
womanly than boxing. I guess.
Could they have
Yeah.
on ice skating? Would you be upset if they did like a different type of sport that was like non-contact sport?
That's the thing.
No,
It's,
because
yeah.
everything a
They
male
would still
has
have
an
a physical
advantage over,
advantage, though.
unfortunately, even when it comes to spatial intelligence. So the way that you operate within a room and you like guessing the distance from like you to a wall or how far or how high you need to jump, like men exceed by over 30% in that
Mhm.
calculation. Something
Right.
like even dressage, which you would say is non-contact, men are exceptionally more at an advantage than women because the way that their narrow pelvis aligns on either side of the spine of the horse can make it easier for them to control the horse. So things that you would think don't necessarily
think
lead to an
balls
advantage,
would
like
get in
men
the
are just
way.
more athletic.
There's
Mhm.
like
No,
certain types
100%.
of there's certain types of gymnastics, right, where women have the advantage. Like I don't know if it's floor routine or the
Flexibility,
ball or
probably.
whatever.
Prep.
So like if they did a type of sport in which women actually had the advantage, would it bother you then if they competed in that?
Yeah, because I think we can't make rules to make it for the like 0.1% of people, right? It is what it is, and it doesn't mean that it's fair, but life's not fair, and like you don't need to make everyone else
Yeah.
bend to accommodate you. That's psychotic.
No, it's not fair going against someone who has secret balls.
That's secret.
Then you start your own club for people with secret balls, and you guys compete against each other, right? Or start a YouTube
But
channel.
it's not a secret anymore, is it? If you're
Yeah.
part of the club.
They're out in the open.
I think more people than not think that this person that she transitioned and she was just
Yeah,
born
no.
like a full-blown
Yeah.
man, right? And that's
Yeah,
not
no,
the
that's
case.
That is a big
And it's
misconception
like-
with this case. It is a little bit more complicated than that. It's not so cut and dry like that.
It's
Yeah.
way complicated. Hermaphrodite or whatever, I guess, I don't know what you call that kind of person now. So yes, it is extremely complicated. But if you're if you're an in-between,
In between.
fine, and then maybe a woman that is more, then you shouldn't be able to punch her in the face in the Olympics on live television. Probably not. But
People are gonna start asking questions about your secret balls if you start punching people too early, too soon, too easy.
his secret balls.
Secret balls. K-Max in telegraphing the next. Oh, duh, I already did that. Thank you, K-Max. Yeah, and it also doesn't help when you look like a dude and sound like a dude,
Yeah.
and move like a dude, and
are
punch like a
adjusting their
dude.
groin
Move like a
dude.
butterfly,
Yes.
act like a dude, you know?
You
Like,
sit like
yeah.
a dude, everything. Like I honestly, when I first saw the report, without like reading too much into it, just looked at the behavior, looked at how they sat, looked at how they walked around. I'm like, well, that is a guy. Before I like really researched it and read into what what there is, because I looked at like comments and they're like, no, this is actually a girl. They were born a woman. That they were born a woman. It's like, well, then why are they testing XY? I had to like research more, but I'm like, no, that they still sit, act, move around like a man, right? So it is more complicated than that, than just like someone transitioning, but still,
Right.
they have a clear advantage over regular women who are at the top of their game, being an Olympian.
It's not Caitlyn Jenner just running now. Like, I'm a woman, put me in the race. You know what I mean? It's not. It's different.
You're
and it's-
70.
Yeah, but you're 70. You know, but
Rah, put me
Yeah.
in. Rah,
just put me in.
Kim, Chloe.
Yeah.
Rah. I can't
Kim,
do his voice.
Chloe, will you be there supporting me? Rah.
Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.